James with Creative Audio. Today we're going to be doing an overview on the new MTX PS65C marine speakers. So laid out in front of us today we have two different options of the new PS65C series of speakers from MTX. The PS is going to stand for Power Sports. So what we've got out in front of us today is we've got the 6.5-inch coax that you can mount in your kick panels, mount in your boat, in your UTV, wherever you're going to mount that at. Or if you need it in a preloaded enclosure, that's going to be where this piece is going to come into play. So what you've got out in front of us is an 85-watt RMS, 175-watt peak, 6.5-inch speaker that has built-in LED lighting for RGB. That's optional, so if you want to hook that up, you can have the accent lighting. Also, you can wire that up without using the LED. So if you don't need that, if it's going for a different installation or different application, you don't have to hook that up. It doesn't interfere with any of the performance of the speaker itself. Looking at the speakers, you're going to see that it's going to be a 6.5, but this is also customizable from MTX because I know that a lot of people like to customize their UTVs, if they're putting these in the bed of their truck, if they're hanging them in their Jeep, wherever they're going to mount them at. This is customizable. This comes off and can be painted, and the same thing goes for the tower speakers themselves. So it's a nice custom touch, really cleans up the installation, but it makes it stand out a little bit more from everybody else in the lineup. So on top of the robust looks, as well as the customizable options, you're gonna notice that this has got two tweeters in it and then the 6.5-inch driver. So MTX has really honed in on that power sports section and know that you're gonna be combating wind noise, engine noise, tire noise if you're on the trail or on the road. So these speakers are designed to cut through all of those outside interferences and really get that music with you whenever you're on the trail. All the MTX speakers are going to ship two to a box, whether it's the coax or whether it's going to be the loaded enclosure. So when you take a look at the enclosures, they're going to have the two enclosures, two sets of mounts, and then it's going to have the three different sizes of tower clamps. So you're going to notice that this is going to have a 2-inch, 1.8, and 1.75. So this is going to give you access to most UTVs, aftermarket, or factory cages. This can be mounted to that. Going a little more in depth on the clamps, what you're gonna find on this is gonna actually allow you to rotate or swivel the clamp itself and then tighten it down and lock it in exactly where you want it. Also inside the package, you're gonna find the weather tight connection. So this is gonna give you your positive and negative speaker wire as well as your RGB wiring. So this is gonna give you the option to hook up your lighting, but also it's gonna give you a nice secure connection. So if you're gonna take these off, whether you're gonna leave them on your boat, your UTV, in and off season, these can be pre-wired and terminated and left, or they can just make sure that you have a great connection whenever you're ready to use your audio system. Also inside the box, you're gonna find the MTX logo. So this is gonna affix to the back of the enclosure. They don't come pre-attached because depending on your application, these may be rotated at an angle and you don't want the logo to be off. So another nice attention to detail that MTX has added for making this a great option for custom installation. So whether you decide to hook up the RGB lighting or not, one thing we always suggest is the optional MTX LED controller. So this is gonna give you that control from a remote to switch between one of the hundreds of different color variations that you can set up by using the RGB. So that's red, green, blue, but whenever you wire that up with the LED controller, it takes it from 3 options up to a couple hundred different variations. So that's gonna be the features and benefits. You're gonna see how the new marine speakers from MTX. As always, stay tuned as we bring you innovative products to fit your lifestyle.